So yeah, so in any case, there's only one like compensation, and let's just skip it. Could it evolve? You probably will guess what it involves, but you get the. But it's like, in case you don't know, it was pretty much just Makalov stealing from his sister. So I'll just leave it at that. Also, Sora and I A rank now. So yeah, so as someone said, he's a Brandon, so you can definitely tell because of the mark on him. So yeah, though lucky for so in particular, people assume that he's like a spirit charmer, like that. And while yeah, it's kind of sucked to be Brandon because you know you live much longer than every other people, and you pretty much have to like hide the fact that you're aging like very slowly. Now, as for what type of Brandon Sora is, I'm not gonna say anything about that. Nope. If you want to find out what Brandon he is, go play Radiant Dawn. That's literally the only way you're gonna find out what Brandon, what type of Brandon he is. Because I ain't saying anything about about who his Lagoon's parent is. I'm not gonna even say if his Lagoon's parent is male or female. That's up to you to find out in Radiant Dawn. Alright, we're already becoming that strong. And yeah, I get like one more level away from capping out his speed. Like one more point a level, pretty much. I do get like a lot of bonus XP, so by the off chance I just like not wait till I take on the fight, I might as well just give him a lot of bonus experience. That is not helpful at all. Now that one is helpful, that's really. Aside from the weird magic, but that's pretty much about it. I'm gonna forge her like a steel lance because why not? No, actually no, I'm gonna leave it, I'm gonna still keep it the black color because, why not? Listen, you could blame a certain YouTuber who I did a drawing game, decided to draw the phrase Uno, which is the card game itself, with only black and white. If you know what I'm talking about, then congrats. But it's like, when I saw that video, it's like, are you kidding me? And so I'm like, why? Also, hey, Silver Axe. Give me that. At least 3 is fine at the very least. Sorry, do I really need a thunder by El Thunder? Oh, I only have one other. I get one extra El Thunder, one will not hurt anybody. I don't know why I keep doing that. Yeah, it's a bit veiny, but luckily, this is not like FE7 where it slows you down for some reason. I'm not really sure why they did that whatsoever. Why did FE7 made it so that rain slow everybody down? It doesn't make any sense. How does rain slow your whole army down? Like, why? And when other games do like the rain thing, they don't get slowed down at all. So why is it only FE7 that has rain that literally slow your entire army down? No, you're joking. The Dane army? Imagine. No. We do not leave any good men behind. We are going out and save our allies. Now this map is it's pretty interesting. You have to actually get to the arrive point at, well, in 15 turns at the very least. You do get like a bunch of green unit allies, but don't rely on them that much. They're not that good whatsoever. They don't, like, they barely have like the speed to even double anything. And well, the Valkyrie here is pretty much the only thing out of these green units that's going to double anything. So yeah, and it's also a drop free as well. He's actually a pretty decent unit. You just have to make sure he survives the chapter. And he also comes with this. So, yeah. So even if you have a slot, you can use this. Why? You have a slot for an extra unit, I mean. Not for the skill. Because obviously when moving skills, it's just gone forever. But speaking of certain skills, the boss here has an actual skill. Which is, sucks. It really sucks so much. I'll go more to it about why it's bad, because we will get a unit that has that, and it's super bad, and they're also bad units. Anyway, in any case, yeah. Yeah, there's also like 2 Bliskas and the both iron Bliskas, no less. There's also like this Bliska, but it's like, yeah, it's, I found these two to be more of a problem than the one on the bottom left near the boss. So yeah, if you're playing on Maniac mode, good luck even keeping drop free alive, because many times I've seen people play Maniac, he just dies so quickly because, well, because the green unit get overwhelmed and he just dies. It's insane. In any case, yeah, you get the idea now, by now. So yeah, now I should point out, I didn't point this out earlier, but you don't have to worry about the enemies by reaching the arrive point. Nothing really much happened if they reach that point. So you don't even need to worry about that. Just worry about the fact of keeping those green units alive as much as possible. They can hold their own for a bit, but if too many enemies like get to them, they will get overwhelmed. I'm not sure that's why mostly true on Homo, unless they get like very unlucky, but on Maniac it's very likely for them to fall pretty easily, no less. Just gonna have my units by charge by straight in as much as possible. I definitely need to get rid of those bullets cuts one way or another, so I will be doing this. I believe this should be fine whatsoever. I want Jill to start using more of her, like I want to make sure she uses more axes, because I want her to start using stronger axe, but at the moment at D-Wing it's not that good. She can't even use the killer axe. Just to like point out exactly what her axe rank is. And speaking of killer weapons, you will not do that to her. Okay, now she can now use killer axe. Yeah, the Vipers are getting to the point that not even Oscar could just run on them, because they're getting like so much defense to survive against an iron axe. Now obviously I was using a stronger weapon, they will fall very easily, but that's not the case here. Yep, that's bug enough for you. Slowing down those frames. As I proceed to not kill this guy, unfortunately. Interesting choice. If it means that she gets more experience, I'm not against it. Yeah, you can see here more enemies are charging towards them, so... Now look at soldiers are still soldiers, they're slow, so... I'm not worried about them, I'm worried about everything else. Because if you actually wait a bit too long, pretty much like close to the time limit, the boss will actually start heading towards Dropfeet's army, and well... That would spell doom for them. Also, I hate the AI sometimes. Sometimes they just, because these guys have longbow, they decide to go into weird positioning, so they just so it's like they just leave themselves wide open, so it's just annoying at times. Well, the fact because none of them have like good speed, they can't double anything aside from soldiers. So, yeah. And yeah, now we have band unit number 1 and then bad unit number 2. I'm sorry, I just can't find any use for these guys. So Bastion is he has A rank in win matches, which would be good if there was an S rank in win tops in this game, but there isn't. But he does have like this, so yeah. Also, he's a nice sage, so it's like yeah, no, I'm not dealing with that. That he is somewhat decently with a knife, I will say. He's like 3 strengths away from capping that, but it's still not that good. And speaking of having strength on a mage, strength on a sword master does not exist because that's what Lucia is. Yes, I know she has A rank in swords, but like this is still bad, especially since she comes with this, which yeah, it's bad as it is. So yeah, no supports. You cannot get any train bonuses, and no skills whatsoever. You can't even like do like it as a command. It's a thing that just happens all the time. So yeah, it's super annoying. Alright, let's see how this will go out. Yeah, it works out. Nice silver weapon, by the way. Now this is some awkward positioning that I'm in, so yeah. Certainly mark these for like Marcia because I don't want to put her in a spot where she gets shot at. So I want to avoid that as much as possible. I will have these two like move because I don't want them around here and right in this area, right in this side area in particular. You understand? You will understand why. Gonna use a hand axe because of that one vibrant with a javelin, so. Just to make absolutely sure I, you know, I'm able to like retaliate. I did say that because then you'll be in range of the sword and yeah, the Oscar support. Yeah. Yeah, this should be fine. But I can get rid of this guy. That's the end of this Blisco. And there we go. This Blitzka is out of commission. Just gonna put you here. I know how risky it's gonna be by doing this, but I'm pretty much gonna have to. Well, you know, what I mean is, you know, putting sword in range, no less. So yeah, not getting rid of that guy. I don't really care. I just need to block him off so he doesn't attack Racing. This other guy can reach Racing, but I can't block him off, so I had to do that. As for why I equip Win in particular, I'm just gonna heal him with the physics, cause yeah, I did give her physics, so she can heal from a distance. But in any case, the wind turret's for those vibrants, so yeah. I guess that can also happen. But luckily, I think she should be fine. Yeah. No damage. Good job. Alright, at least he did not crit. Okay, that would have been terrifying. I guess while I'm waiting for this enemy phase to be over, I guess I could talk about Well, right, some future plans I have at the very least. So, at the... Oh, I did not say that one. Okay, I think he should be fine though. Yeah, he's fine, so yeah. Any case, as I was saying, yeah. I did mention the whole like the hidden mansion for Luigi's Mansion, but I don't have like any other plans for like afterwards. There is. Oh, that guy just. Okay, yeah. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. How they can get easily overwhelmed if you don't hurry up. They can still, and yeah, also like what I mentioned before about the bad positioning. That's what just happened because he put himself there, and also the fact that the healer did not heal him. He just, well, that happened. So yeah. In any case, yeah. Other than other than the hidden mansion stuff, I do plan to play Fortune Leaf once that game comes out. But at the moment, man, they still have yet to give us any news on the game whatsoever. So that's annoying. What are you guys doing? Attack the Moradons! Oh hey, more weapons from behind, no less. Oh yeah, also like a talk conversation. Shut up, we're in combat. Yeah, look at it, he doesn't even double. So, in any case, if I could think of something else for like later let's plays, I'll post them. I'll post them like in the community post at the very least. Oh hey, Sorbet. I think I can give it that guy a hug, but let's see this one at the very least. Yeah, I don't really care where I goes because this is not a siege map. It's a vibe map. So yeah, I was so waiting to see the soul part of the hit miss again because I'm so used to like soul missing and not hitting the target. Also, Soren could just go there, I guess. Put you two there together. I should warn you, be careful with this guy. He has a killer axe, so the last thing you need is to, you know, get critted by a berserker of all things. I think the funny part is I could throw Jill in here and she'll be like fine. She can even get rid of some of the enemies if I use like if I use the 4 steel line that she has. She doesn't take damage from the bows. The sword guys will barely do anything to her. So like, what's stopping me? It's like the boss. Well, goodbye. Sando. I know where this guy is going. He's trying to take the boss's elixir. And that's as good as sounding that is, it's not because oh wait, she doesn't have a 4 steel. I forgot it. I give it to Tanya, not to Joseph. I don't know what I was thinking then. Just go with Javin at the very case. I just don't want this guy to heal, so I'm getting rid of him as fast as possible. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, go ahead, do that. See what happens. Now you want to see it's coming against a Vibrant with a Elwyn? Well, he does double at the very least. And now it's Soren's turn. And all he needs is a crit with a wind tone. Can you not do that? Please, I know she's squishy, but don't do that. I'm pretty sure now there's still one more Wyvern and he's blocking the house for some reason. Okay, good. At least I don't have to worry about this guy now. I do need Makula to slow down those bandits before they get to the house. And he's okay, but well, I was gonna praise him, but then he decided to do that. Oh boy, I can't wait for this guy that put himself in the wrong position and get targeted. Really? You don't double this guy? Okay, your speed is... Okay, you need to work on your speed then. Nice damage, by the way. Like I said, like I mentioned before, I'm not worried about the soldiers. The soldiers don't do damage whatsoever. And they often get double themselves. It's everything else I'm worried about. 0 damage. Get out of here. At the very least, one of these guys will take the boss's elixir, so at least the elixir is going on to somebody that has less health than the boss. She's so close at the very least. Alright, at least I know who I'm going to target at the very least. Wait, are you attacking me with your... Why are you attacking me with your silver blade? Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here with that nonsense. You attacking me with your silver blade when you have a tomahawk, no less? What is wrong with you? Okay, at least they're getting rid of some of these guys at the very least. If they can hit, I swear, Biorhythm is like the worst thing that they ever invented. And yeah, in case you want to know, Joffrey is never gonna move whatsoever. I think he will only move if he's like too low on health, but aside from that, I don't really think he moves per se, so. I'm gonna get rid of this guy just so I can like force the other guys, like the other soldiers, steal the elixir and just use it up. Because I don't want the boss to have the elixir, to be honest. So yeah, I want the boss to not have the elixir. The generics can have it at the very least. Put you here. Let's gamble. No. Alright, level up. Let's see. Okay then. I don't want to actually go out too far because, yeah, because I need them both near each other and to make sure they have hand axes because, they're in range of the boss. So, yeah, I want to be a bit careful. So I know I can chop him, so yeah, let's do that. Gotta pay a little bit of attention to make sure, you know, I don't lose a unit because I don't pay attention to enemy ranges. Perfect, I don't have to worry about this. I think that one by enemy, yeah, the one guy's the soldier's being protected by just one guy, so yeah. Go ahead and do this. counter, baby! Get counter! I don't rely on counter that much. Or not at all, but if it procs, then it's funny. Okay, Ike is in range of that, but luckily I have Soren going in there to support him, so we don't accidentally lose Ike due to a random critical. Yeah, but obviously most likely I'm just gonna like block the way and that's it. I could do that, don't get me wrong, but then I'll be in range of this guy and I don't like that. Sabio is actually a pretty interesting skill whatsoever. It just means that like you can save a person by you're rescuing a person without suffering any penalties, like speed and skill penalties, which it's alright in this game. In Rain and Dawn, it's a lot more useful because you can basically carry your support partner the whole time, and you don't suffer any like speed or skill penalties. So yeah, I like them more in Rain and Dawn than in Path Radiance. Well, goodbye. Alright, here comes the Killer Axe. The Killer Axe Bandit. He misses, that's good. Cause like I said, I don't trust my unit surviving against a berserker. So, speaking of survival, how do you survive that? Bruh, what was that? What is that positioning? Okay, good. Thank you. He's dead. And yeah, just like, yeah, you see what they're doing. They're burning the elixir for no reason. Which is good for me because they no longer have any more healing. And it's much more better for them to use up the healing than the boss itself. So yeah, I'm glad that they take turns drinking the elixir after stealing it from the boss, no less. No. I don't even know why that guy even went around and then just proceeded to not even attack. Okay, at least that guy is gone. Honestly, good spot. That's a good spot. And yeah, because Mita is next to Racing, yeah, Racing heals her, so yeah. I just want to check. I'm just checking damage. Yeah, that's damage, alright. Yeah, I'm not gonna act surprised, but all zeros. Let's go. Well, except for damage, but even that, he's not gonna be able to hit him. Wait, can't right, wait, same right, go. Okay, yeah, to the left for her. That's good. Now we give it this guy and be on our way. I say we give it that guy and then be on our way. Thank you. I think let's get the Berserker to Soren. He can use the experience. More magic, because why not? Go ahead and break this. Alright, now we're all that out of the way. I'm gonna put Oscar right in the front lines. And then yeah, Kira would be behind at the very least. Yeah, I had to use a hand axe for this one. If I want this guy to just get out of the way, I need to do this. And Javin does not have enough might to take care of this guy. Looks like Joffrey is finally getting attacked himself. Also, one thing I really might point out, but it should be clear obvious that Joffrey is recruitable, but obviously if he doesn't get recruited on this map, he gets recruited on the next chapter. So where he officially joins. But the problem is that any weapon, if he uses his steel bow or his brave lance, they actually lose durability. So yeah, but another reason to rush over to them and try to help them out. See, now you're smart. Now you use the silver blade and you still miss. Yeah, there goes a durability. There goes a durability on that. And now they're never going to hit him, and because they kept moving, they're not gonna like trap him in. Oh hey, look who's here. Yeah, don't worry about him this time out. He doesn't like move unless you unless you literally go out of your way to attack him. You still can't beat him, so don't even bother. It's like nothing changed whatsoever, so like don't even bother going out of your way to attack him. So yeah. Theoretically, I can have to finish the chapter. I can actually, so yeah. I'll just do that. So we're ending on this turn, so yeah. There are more reinforcements, but I'm not gonna waste my time waiting for more enemies that's just gonna like not last that long. So it's like, also it's good bonus XP anyways. Alright, before, well, obviously I, well, arrive, let's get this. Yeah, you get Naya, which is, it's okay at most, but I don't find it particularly useful for this game. Believe me, it's a lot better in Bringing It Dawn, but in here, not so much. Pretty good level up, honestly. Also, I should point out, I, Bastion, and Lucia all had conversation with Joffrey if you're willing to get them over there as quick as possible. But that's pretty much about it. Also, yeah, the Black Knight does say that you managed to defeat the boss, so yeah. Literally, the Black Knight just arrived just in time to see the Dane army fall. Also, yeah, I am aware that Joffrey does look a bit like Efron. I mean, that was like it's like the easy comparison there is. Also, yeah, you can only see this if you could keep all three of them alive. So, yeah. But of course, before we end things up here, I had something to, well, settle first. He actually does mention this in Fireman Heroes 11, but he actually said that his armor is blessed by the goddess. So yeah, so when we fight the Black Knight for reals, yeah, that is when I would begin to use Magno. So yeah. Also, yeah, there's no bonus XP. There's no bonus XP from keeping those green units alive. Thank goodness, because I do not trust the AI one bit. Next time I try to turn fire on, oh boy, if you know anything about what's so funny about this chapter in particular, because of the boss, yeah, that's gonna be like fun to see.